okay? You're either writing it down in your printed workbooks, or you are going back to your same journal and we're doing this week's work in there, okay? Also, this week we are going to be analyzing a lot of numbers. I like to use the Intuit Mint app on my phone to keep track of my monthly expenses. I think it might be going away in January, though. I need to look into that. But anyway, if you do rather do this on a Google Sheet in an app, that's fine. But I want you to do at least the big number work, either on the printed pages or in your notebook. Okay, just the big categories. We're going to be talking about your household income. So that number needs to be written down. How much do you bring home every single month? And then the other big numbers that need to be written down by pencil and paper, not on a computer or an app, are how much you want to save every single month, how much you want to allocate to your needs, and then how much is left for your wants. And that's the want categories where we'll try to push you to be able to save more slowly over time. But you don't have to worry about that right now. This week is just about gathering those numbers and starting to understand conceptually how you can intentionally spend, save, invest to meet those future goals. Okay, so don't panic, but just do know that this week is going to be in a little bit of intensive about gathering numbers. Okay, welcome back. So uh, the last thinking routine was all about that 20, 50, 30 budget. Take a peek at that. How do you feel right now? Are you at peace? Are you stressed? Are you feeling like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm actually ahead of where I thought I was going to be. No matter how you're feeling, just feel it. And then let's look at how we're going to move forward. Okay. So this thinking routine is going to help us think about effective budgeting creation with a savings first approach, paying ourselves first approach. Okay. So we're going to look at one way we could craft a monthly budget. If you haven't already done so, print the 2024 finance planner or grab your journal that you're doing all this work in. We're going to be working with numbers some more. Okay. Whoops. So let's dive in. Okay. So this one really starts with our yearly finances. And I forgot to mention, this is like super long. You might not want to print this one all at once because it's for every month of 2024. So you could just kind of do it in batches. But what I want you to do here is this is going to build on the 50, 30, 20 budget. And it's going to have some other things that we haven't really discussed. And you use your judgment. Do you want to do it in paper pencil form like this? Do you want to do it on an app like Mint? By the way, when January comes and Mint goes away, I will be looking for a substitute because I've used it for years and will continue to do so. So I will keep you in the loop about that under this video. But in some way, you're going to start managing how much money is coming in and going out to which allocation each month. Okay, so this first page is just kind of an overview. And then the next page in each month really allows you to break down your expenses for that month. Okay, so if you want to intentionally eat out less in January because you're going to be adding a health club expense and you want to add 1% to your paying yourself first, your investments, let's say. You're going to use a budget like this to help you eat out less, right? So if you would fill out these numbers, it's going to be a reminder, again, posting it somewhere you can see it. It's going to be your reminder that I'm trying to eat out less this month. So I'm trying to spend less in that one category so I can add more to my investments and I can join a health club. Or maybe my wants, I realized I had too many subscriptions. So I'm actually going to get rid of Netflix and just keep Max and Hulu, whatever. And then that's going to go to health. And then I'm just breaking even, but I'm adding something and taking something away. That's the kind of thinking I want you to do between these categories. Okay. So if you'd like, again, here is a spending tracker where you could write down your amounts and your descriptions. And then it goes on like that for each month. Okay. But way down, let's see if I can skip ahead. We're in September, October. Okay, so also at the end, there are some other things that you might be interested that might work for you. Okay, this is just putting tools in your tool belt. I'm not saying this is how you have to do it, but if you want to work towards your allocations that you just worked out on the last thinking routine, you're going to need to do this work in some way. So this is one way it could go. You could do a 52-week savings challenge. So you could write down how much you're going to save each week. And then this will just be your tracker to keep yourself accountable. Okay, you might be paying down debt. If you are, there's lots of strategies like the snowball method that you could just Google. But having it on a one-pager can really help you track it and stay motivated and keep working towards that. Remember, debt repayment fits in that paying yourself first category. Okay, and you want to pay off the highest debt first. And then here's those lovely subscriptions. I put this in here too because it's so real. Like we have Spotify, Netflix, Max. Yeah, so it's so real, and it gym, all those things. Keeping track of them, making sure that they're still worth even that $12.99 a month for you. Okay, is really, really powerful because those things add up faster than the coffees that you might be trying to get rid of. Okay, so hopefully these tools are helpful. It's just a plethora of monthly tools, and then at the end, the few extra challenges and subscription tracker and things like that, if they would work for you to keep you on track with your pay yourself first budget. You've got this. Can't wait to see you in the community updating me on how it's going.